Tobacco causes more deaths than alcohol, AIDS, drugs, road accidents, murders, and suicides put together. The World Health Organization declared tobacco smoking as the biggest health threat in the Europe region. In the 20th century, 100 million people are dead due to tobacco, while in the 21st century it is estimated to be 1 billion. And although the number of smokers in EU countries is falling, a third of Europeans still smoke. However, deaths caused by smoking and smoking-related diseases are entirely preventable and predictable. It is known what causes tobacco dependence, how it kills, and what to do to avoid all of this. Electronic cigarettes, or e-cigarettes, are cigarette-shaped products containing a nicotine-based liquid that is vaporized and inhaled. They are used as a substitute for the experience of smoking tobacco and have proved very popular. People purchase them as an aid to giving up smoking, to reduce cigarette consumption, to minimize withdrawal symptoms in occupational environments that ban smoking, and in order to continue smoking with decreased health risks. However, there is surprisingly little scientific evidence available assessing the safety and efficacy of e-cigarettes. In particular, little is known about the impact of e-cigarettes on our bodies. How much safer are e-cigarettes compared to cigarette smoking? Does e-cigarette vaping still produce harmful chemicals which may cause cancer? Is e-cigarette use an effective smoking cessation method? What is the effect of e-cigarettes on the brain, or on the body, or your cells, or your DNA, and so on?
The aim of the study is to monitor the transition from smoking to e-cigarette use on various parameters. Parameters such as psychometric parameters. We are interested in looking, for example, at nicotine craving, smoking withdrawal symptoms, social anxiety, mood changes, quality of life, as well as sleep quality. Now, most importantly, we are really interested in monitoring changes in harmful chemicals in our body which are associated with smoking. Chemicals such as tobacco-specific nitrosamines, which are known to be associated with cancer, as well as DNA damage and such as DNA adduct formation and DNA methylation, which is known to be carcinogenic. Now, also we are interested in monitoring brain activity, and we're going to do that with encephalography. So the protocol of the study is as follows. We're going to recruit smokers, heavy smokers, smokers which smoke more than 10 cigarettes a day for more than a period of 6 months. We will invite those participants for screening to the clinical research facility at St George's University of London NHS Trust. Once the eligibility criteria have been assessed and they're proven eligible to participate in the study and they have consented to participate in the study, they will undergo various tests. We'll provide them questionnaires about to assess the nicotine withdrawal symptoms, the smoking craving, the mood, anxiety, social anxiety, quality of life, sleep quality as well. After that, we will collect biological fluids, collect buccal swabs, saliva, blood, and urine. And also, we will assess the brain activity by undergoing EEG, electroencephalography. After that, we will ask our subjects to completely stop smoking for a period of 28 days and instead switch to e-cigarette use. We will ask our subjects to visit our clinical research facility for 4 visits on day 3, day 7, day 21 and day 28 following the start of the e-cigarette use, where will they undergo all the tests that we discussed before. They will be given questionnaires, we will collect the biological samples, and they will carry out EEG recording on day 21. Now, after the end of the study, after day 28, we will do 2 follow-up visits. This will be telephone visits on 6 months after the end of the study and also 12 months after the end of the study, where we will assess if these participants have relapsed back to smoking, or they are still using e-cigarettes, or they're doing both, or they're doing neither. After the end of the study, the samples will be shipped to Public Health England in Didcot, but also to the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, where the analysis will take place. Public Health England will be involved in the analysis of cotinine and nicotine in urine, but also in the analysis of tobacco-specific nitrosamines, such as NNN and NNK, but also DNA adducts in buccal cells and also in saliva. It's well known that tobacco-specific nitrosamines are major contributors for cancer. Now, Thessaloniki, on the other hand, will be involved in the analysis of DNA methylation, which is also involved in nicotine addiction and toxicity. Also, they'll be involved in the analysis of stress hormones, such as cortisol, and also the anti-stress hormone oxytocin in saliva and blood, respectively. The study, I think, is of great importance because it was one of the first studies which directly assesses the safety of electronic cigarette use and the potential efficacy as a method, as a smoking cessation method. There's of course anecdotal evidence that e-cigarettes use is much more safer than smoking, but there's very limited evidence, scientific evidence, to basically back it up. Now the results from the study will potentially drive policy, but also inform public opinion about the safety of electronic cigarette use and its possible efficacy as a smoking cessation method. If you are a smoker, if you are a heavy smoker and you smoke more than 10 cigarettes a day, and you want to give up smoking by transitioning to e-cigarettes use, we would love to hear from you. If you'd like to participate in the study, please contact the information provided below.